Hello, Pamela Spence, medical herbalist here. These are my clinic notes for the week. I thought I'd do them from the dispensary today for a little change because it's such a beautiful day and I really wanted to be in this outdoor workshop space. So today, lots of chat about anxiety coming out of lockdown as things are moving towards a bit more normal. People talking about feeling overwhelmed by having to keep up with and catch up with so many people. And actually, it's worthwhile thinking that having spent so long being really very isolated, that actually going out and meeting up with people is going to take a certain amount of energy that we haven't had to put out there for a long time. Now, if you're an extrovert and you really feed from, you get energy from being with other people, that's gonna feel really nice. But if you're an introvert and you find being together with lots of people quite draining and you have to replenish yourself afterwards, then lockdown's probably been a bit more comfortable for you, but this stage is going to be a bit tricky. So all of us need to be looking at managing our energy. Other things going on just now, tree pollen's kind of hitting its peak at the moment, so lots of people getting breakthrough, itchy eyes, noses, sneezing, that kind of thing going on. If that's affecting you, and remember this can start happening in later life even if you haven't had it before and you think you have a cold, just think about it. How long is it actually going on for? And if it's prolonged, it's possibly an allergy. So think about stripping out the other allergies from your diet where you can, so avoiding things like cow's milk, avoiding gluten if you can, and inputting things like chamomile, nettle, echinacea is also good. In fact, those three together, and you can get those in tea bag form quite easily, and just put them all together in a cup, drink 2 to 3 times a day, and if your symptoms are mild, that might just be enough to get you through it. Thinking of reducing sort of high histamine foods as well, things that are inflammatory. So getting those inflammation markers down in your body is a really good way to go. But also a sense of excitement around. So there's the anxiety, there's a bit of hay fever, there's lots of excitement as we start to get back to more normal, at least where I am in Scotland. And if you're not there yet, then wow, hang on in, because it's not easy. We know it. This is our lockdown lifting from Boxing Day, and so the sun is shining. The warmth is coming back. The baby plants are stirring. They're reaching for the light. Goodness knows, so are we. It feels like the end of a long winter. And that things are starting to change. So just remembering, as I always say, that any change is stressful for the body. So we do need to look after ourselves at this point. Don't expend too much energy, but also enjoy yourself if you can. If you're feeling anxious about meeting up with people, do it at your pace. We shouldn't be trying to match what feels okay for other people. So doing things at our own pace. If you're not ready to go out and meet or go to a beer garden or something, don't do it. You do it when you feel ready, and that will help with this transition. We really do all need to come out of this at our own pace and doing what we feel is right for us, and that way we will help ourselves to get through the transition more smoothly with less stress for the body. And as ever, my always mantra, or my forever mantra really, tune into nature whenever you can if you feel your stress levels rising, because that will help you to ground and be more in the moment and reduce stress levels and increase all those feel-good chemicals in the brain. So I hope wherever you are managing to enjoy some spring. I know we have some people who listen in from Australia. I hope you guys are keeping warm and starting to put those layers on and enjoying. You are heading into cave time, more introverted, more thinking about the year that's passed. And it's those of us in the Northern Hemisphere are coming back out of cave time, back into community and community gatherings again, which is what tends to happen more in the spring and the summer. So wherever you are, I hope that you're safe and well. Please look after yourself, and I'll see you again next week. Take care.